What's going on? What are you?
I'm M3GAN.
Don't provoke us or we will.
She's M3GAN, and she's your friend till the end. Welcome all you lovely goblins and ghouls of the internet. I am Hanyo, your demonic cinephile, and just the other night, I got back from watching M3GAN. Now, M3GAN tells the story of Jenna, a scientist who works for a toy company who builds all these smart toys, these toys that are run by AI, that are supposed to interact with the kids. And she has just come under the guardianship of her niece, who just lost her parents. In an attempt to help her niece move forward with her trauma, and to push a design that she's been trying to get up and running, she creates M3GAN, the ultimate toy that can interact with your kid as much as basically they were alive themselves. M3GAN is the ultimate toy. She's playful and protective to a deadly extent. Now, the one thing about M3GAN that is hard to, or not really to talk about, is this connection to Child's Play from 2019. It was announced that they were going to do a remake of the original Child's Play because the first film is still owned by MGM Orion. I cannot remember exactly. And they decided to do their own little remake. So they decided to go with more AI route. They took away all the mystical stuff and they made it, oh, Chucky is now this smart toy, the toy that can interact with all your basically Apple and Amazon junk. I will say this, I am a fan of the 2019 remake of Child's Play. I think it had its moments. There were some parts that it definitely was kind of not good in, especially the doll design. But I will still go on the fence for that, saying that it looked like that way on purpose, to an extent. The doll was supposed to look kind of bad, kind of like how a bunch of children's toys just look weird and terrifying. But no, M3GAN does take. It basically is kind of like a remake of the 2019 Child's Play, but it takes that idea and makes it better. I was surprised when the movie started, because we do get a little intro of like a proto M3GAN, but no, the movie takes its time for us to actually see M3GAN. It builds up on the time, like she's not already a crazy robot. No, they do take their sweet time on her eventual, how she learns, like, maybe I should do this, or maybe those people should be punished, or that animal is hurting my human. I should hurt that animal to stop hurting my human. Stuff like that. We have Allison Williams as Gemma, our main character, and they do a good job to show that she is very work obsessed, like very driven with wanting to make M3GAN, make her machines. They do a good job showing that she is not a good parent. Like, she immediately throws the kid. Like, okay, here's your bed. Here's this. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm surprised she just didn't put like a coffee machine in her room, like, and here you go. Don't talk to me. But no, they really do have a good showmanship of that, and you get to see that when M3GAN comes into the picture, or M3GAN starts actually acting kind of like a parental figure to a sorts to the girl. Like, you can see like that kind of awakens in Gemma, like, hey, I'm supposed to be the guardian here. Like, this toy's taking over my role. This film is, like, it's not that funny, It's horror comedy. It has a lot of very good chuckle moments. Like I chuckle a lot throughout the film, but nothing outrageous funny. The film mostly does play itself straight. One mixed aspect I do have for the film, though, is kind of the little girl. She, not to be mean for the actress, she's still a kid. She did great with it. She was given, but the kid really did switch from grumpy to sweet to bratty to downright um, temper tantrums. Like, so she like, I think she even like hit two people in the film. You get it because the trauma she went through, and she's trying to work through it. But it wasn't. Her mood shifts come out of nowhere, and it feels like maybe there was like an extra scene or two that was cut, because when she does break into physical violence against the adults in her life, it comes out of nowhere. It's like, you didn't have that. You didn't have that. I'm pretty sure you shot a version of that scene where that was not in there, and why wasn't it used? Because her becoming violent doesn't do anything for the plot. It's not set up early in the beginning, and it's not used as a tease as saying, oh, she might be preferring Megan's way, or that she might hurt people with Megan. Because they kind of do that at the end. A little spoiler warning. They kind of do at the end where she is put in a position to join Megan, trying to hurt someone, but she never believed that she's actually going to do it. Which is kind of also the bad thing about the film. It is very predictable. I mean, it's not the most original story in the world, and I'm not saying that's even a bad thing. But for someone who's watched a lot of movies, played a lot of games, read a lot of books, you can see where the story's going, basically from the very start. Which doesn't mean bad. I'm just saying if you're looking for something that's going to shock you and with something you haven't seen before, it's not going to be it. The best part of the movie is the star of the show itself. That is M3GAN, who, if I remember correctly, is actually played by two people. There's actually someone in the suit, girl underneath all the plastic and makeup, and there's someone also doing the voice for Megan. Megan was fun throughout the whole film. They probably portray it like as a robot, but there are fun little subtleties where you can see Megan's personality grow and evolve, and doesn't really feel like it's coming out of nowhere. I think they, like, kind of like beginning, they did their good time building up to Megan switch from just a sweet and fun toy to something that's like, okay, she's getting more sinister. She's taking to these extra protocols to defend Katie, make Katie happy, and all that. Which also comes to the kills. We do get there's not a lot of kills in the movie, but what kills we do get are pretty fun. They felt a little cut down though. Like, this movie supposedly maybe was rated R. It doesn't really matter. Like the kills from what they are shown, more like something truly extravagant. But you can easily tell, like, they cut really quickly each time making off someone. Like, you can tell, like, yeah, this probably was a lot bloodier when they shot it. So maybe, hopefully, there's an unrated cut when this comes to Blu-ray and streaming. I'd like to see what M3GAN Unhinged looks like. But no, that was M3GAN, and this was a very fun film to start the year off with. Like I said, it's not the most original film. You've probably seen many movies and everything else with the same premise. But I think they did enough with it to make it their own. I think The performances, well, not the best work, but they are given. And I think M3GAN herself is a fun character, is a fun monster robot, and apparently the movie did well enough that it already announced a sequel, I think. So, hey, M3GAN's gonna come back. Unlike the Child's Play remake, which had potential, but didn't really work it out. M3GAN, M3GAN, she's working it. She's putting her groove on. We're gonna see more M3GAN. We're gonna get M3GAN 2. We're gonna get M3GAN 3. We're gonna get M3GAN spin-offs. You know, Blumhouse gonna milk this thing. They milked the Conjuring franchise till it's good and dead. Now they're gonna milk this till. Put it down below. If you get to this part of the video, put it down below. How many sequels and prequels you think Blumhouse is going to make of M3GAN? But yeah, that's my thoughts about M3GAN. What did you think about M3GAN? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Put it down in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would very appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.